Krishna Bus Tour by Mitra Das, Chapter 25. Carlsbad Caverns, New Mexico. Our tour was almost over. I would be home in a week, and I'd have to find work, maybe driving a freight truck. It was starting to weigh on me. Today we get to see Carlsbad Caverns, Manorama said. One more item to check off your list. Bring warm clothes, it's 57 degrees down there. We were sweating in the black asphalt parking area surrounded by cactus and the bus with no air. Inside the visitor center, Manorama announced, "We'll take the elevator 750 feet down. Once we're down there, read the signs and stay on the trail. Remember, sounds carry a long way in the cave, so don't shout. You're supposed to whisper." Deep underground, there was a respectful silence, like an air-conditioned church. We came around a bend, and the great room opened. "Oh, my Krishna," one of the girls whispered. "Wow. How did this happen?" Manorama quietly repeated what the park ranger had said. "These stalactites grow about half an inch every 80 years. So that's something really old." We stayed on the path. "If you touch the rocks," the ranger said, "they stop growing." Blobs of stone looked like giant people meeting under chandeliers. Signs on the walkway gave the various formations creative names and explained how they were formed. 1,000 feet underground, we saw the Chinese theater, soda straws, and drapery. "This stuff is so weird," I whispered. "How do they design this stuff?" Pranaya Kali said, "Krishna is an amazing artist." "Do you really think Krishna designed this? It's just water dripping in a dark cave. Why would he give it so much attention? Who's going to see it?" She shrugged. "It's no big deal for him." "Okay, you talked me into it. Now it's even more amazing." Krishna Prema tapped my shoulder. "We're supposed to meet by the elevator in about 10 minutes. "Oh, dang, it will take us that long just to get there. Yeah, we'd better turn back." "We're never going to know what's around that bend," I pointed ahead. "It's tempting. I think we can do it, if we walk fast." Picture inside Carlsbad Caverns. Back in the daylight, we thawed quickly. It was 90 degrees on the shady side of the bus. While we ate dinner, Manorama announced, "We can leave right after we're done or watch the bats come out of the cave after dark. Is that something you'd like to see?" "Bats, yeah, bats." Even the girls were into it. "Bats are cute. I love bats." We joined the tourists who were finding seats in the bat arena. The ranger asked, "Does anyone know anything about bats? Anything at all? Yes, you over there." He passed a microphone to a 5-year-old boy. The audience applauded his speech, and the ranger encouraged him to continue. More tourists found their seats in the amphitheater. The sky darkened, and the ranger spoke about bats, their history, their challenges, how they fly, how they eat. He took off his hat. "How many do you think would fit in this hat?" People suggested. 10? Okay, that's a good guess. Anyone else? 20? That's a better guess, but keep going. Actually, it's 70. They're not very big, and they're delicate. Little things affect their population: disease, weather, loss of habitat. This is one of the biggest bat swarms in the U.S. You're going to see something not available to many, so please," he whispered, "complete silence." Then he went back to his normal voice. "The bats have been flying out of this cave for centuries. We don't want to do anything to make them change their minds." A couple of bats fluttered like butterflies. The ranger turned off his microphone and sat with 200 silent tourists to watch the swarm. The ranger had said if we were lucky, they'd fly close to us and we'd feel their wings beat the air over our head. Bats circled, climbed, gaining altitude to dive bomb insects at high speed. Girls sighed, in love with 300,000 cute little bats. Walking back to the bus, I said, "I had a question for the ranger, but he ran out of time." "He knew a lot," Krishna Prema said. "What did you want to ask him?" I was going to ask him why Batman took off his cape. Is there an answer? Of course. He had to go to the bat room.